Cakes are an excellent option when it comes to 4 o'clock tea because they pair perfectly. Today I'm going to be showing you a very easy tea loaf cake which is going to turn out super moist, fluffy, very delicious. Wow, the cake just melts in your mouth. So grab the ingredients and let's try out this cake. You'll really be amazed how simple the ingredients are. So you're going to need some margarine, eggs, we have salt, baking powder, milk, flour, salt, sugar, and vanilla essence, which is going to add in tons of flavor to the cake. You're going to start off by preheating your oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Then you're going to spray and line your baking tin with parchment paper, which is going to make it very easy for you to invert the cake when it's ready. In your bowl, you're going to add in 1 cup of margarine or softened butter. Then you're going to whip up for around a minute. When the margarine is fully whipped up, it's going to be very fluffy and also it's going to get a nice pale yellow color. Scrape your bowl, add in 3/4 cup of sugar, which is going to add in sweetness to the cake. Whip up until the sugar is combined together with the margarine. Crack in 3 eggs. Whip up everything over high speed for around 1 to 2 minutes, and this is going to make the batter very fluffy. In between, you're going to use a spatula and scrape your bowl. Continue whipping. This is how your batter should be looking when ready. So you're going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Then you're going to use a spatula, mix up everything. Then next, it's time to add in your all-purpose flour, which is 1.5 cups, together with some milk. So the eggs are going to make the batter. The eggs are going to make the cake super soft and fluffy, while the all-purpose flour is going to add in structure to the cake. Add in the rest of the flour. At this point, you don't need your hand mixer because once you whip up the batter with the mixer, you're going to knock out all the air that we created when whipping up the eggs, margarine, and sugar. Add in 3 tablespoons of milk. The spatula is going to help you scrape your bowl so that all the dry and wet ingredients can get fully combined. Once everything is fully combined, avoid overmixing your batter because the cake is going to turn out a little bit dry since you have overmixed. Now I'm ready to transfer the batter into my prepped up tin. So carefully, I'm going to add in making sure to scrape the bowl clean. And once done, I'm going to level up the batter using my spatula. Tap the tin on the countertop 2 times. 2 to 3 times, and this is going to remove any air pockets in the batter. Now it's time to bake our delicious tea loaf cake, and we are going to do so at 180 degrees Celsius for around 45 minutes to 50 minutes. And to check if the cake is ready, insert a skewer in the middle of the cake. Once the skewer comes out with no wet butter, the cake is ready to cool down. My cake is ready and it's looking absolutely gorgeous, as you can see, because we have a nice golden crust. You're going to cool your cake for around 10 minutes in the tin, invert and cool completely. Once it's completely cooled, I'm going to be slicing. So I'm going to transfer to a chopping board. The tea cake is super moist and fluffy, which means that this is a recipe worth trying. I'm going to try out a piece of the cake because it's so tempting. Wow, it's a little bit sweet. We have a nice vanilla flavor and the crumb texture, once you bite into it, it just melts in your mouth. So this is a recipe for you to try out if you're looking for that perfect cake to serve for your 4 o'clock tea.